I got this in the post the other day. It confused me. Then I realised why. The microphone is here! Right, I ordered a microphone a few weeks ago, and they said it would be here last Tuesday. Wasn't here last Tuesday. And I was getting worried. Did some research into the website, and all the reviews, they were 50-50. They were either absolutely amazing, everybody would use them again, and they're all 5 stars, really speedy delivery and everything. Then the other 50%, 1 star, they take your money and run, they don't reply to any emails, you never get the product. This worried me. So as you can tell, I'm quite excited. The parcel is here. I have it. It is delivered by DHL. As we know, they are brilliant couriers and they never break anything. So, let's see what happens. Okay, so here we go. One thing that did worry me slightly, it says here, content. I don't think you'll be able to see it from up there. It won't be able to focus, I'll just tell you what it says. DVD players with built-in other radio tuner. I've ordered a microphone. DVD players with built-in other radio tuner. Right. Slightly worrying, but I just hope it's a microphone. And it says there at the top, apparently Derbyshire is in Hong Kong. Did you know that? I didn't know that. So let's get opening in it. A nice little Christmas present. Bubble wrap. And it is a microphone. What's this? Warranty card. It's been quality checked apparently. There we go. I have got the blue Yeti. Box is looking quite good. It describes everything on the box. It's got the 4 polar patterns displayed on the box. Stereo, cardioid, omni and bi-directional. It's in several languages, so in case you're not English. Mic gain control, it says, there's a mute button and master volume. Headphone output, USB mini jack, threaded mic stand mount, in case I want to put it on a mic stand obviously. Custom bass. So let's have a look. So straight in the box you've got the mini mic, the mini USB cable. Looks a fairly decent length. Ultimate USB microphone for professional recording. It's just a little instruction manual, getting to know your Yeti. Blah blah blah, some polystyrene. Okay, the mic is actually in upside down. That is bigger than I was expecting. A lot bigger. It's nicely packed. It's not going to move during shipping. It's very tight packaging. It's very cold. It said on my delivery notice this was actually shipped into the UK. Flown into the UK. I think it was about 2 in the morning. And then it left the airport. It was East Midlands Airport to Derbyshire. From Derbyshire, that was about 4:30, I think. Then it got put onto a DHL van at 8:30 this morning, and it arrived at about 1:30. So that's not too bad. It just took 2 weeks for it to get shipped to the UK. So it's bigger than I was expecting. It is a very big microphone. It's a very sturdy base, so it's not going to fall over easily. It's quite heavy. It said on the package it was a 3 kilo parcel. It's probably not far off that after you've taken all the packaging. Volume control, it seems very stiff. It doesn't seem like you're going to break it easily. So that seems okay. Again, the mute button, that does feel a bit plasticky, but I'm sure it will be fine. On the back, I'm doing this the wrong way, aren't I? There we go. There's your volume button. I think it's just for your headphones. Headphone gain, and then there's a mute button for the microphone. On this side, there's the microphone gain, which again feels very, very stiff. So you're not likely to be moving that accidentally anywhere. And wow, your pattern changer. That is very stiff. But again, you are not going to be moving that accidentally while recording. So that's seeming okay. It seems like a very, very steady microphone, and it looks like it should be good quality. So we'll plug it in, and we'll see what's what, and I'll get back to you. I am back with the new microphone. It's big. I know we saw the size before, but I still can't get over the actual size of it. I mean, if I put my hand next to it, look. Move that out of the way. If I put my hand next to it, look at the size. Look at the size. It's huge. Oh, it's a good microphone. I had a little play with it earlier. It's quality to me sounds fairly good. I was listening before through my headphones, which connect straight into the microphone. Just there. It's maybe a bit dark down there, but I'll put pictures up later. Now, we've had a bit of a problem. Normally, get my camera lined up, there we go. Normally, I would have been recording on my desktop, which is very noisy, but it was capable because the mic at the moment is cardioid, which means it's facing me and not that way, so it wasn't too bad. But that kept freezing, and by freezing I mean it would completely stop and shut down, everything would break. So you'd have to hold down the power button to turn it off, and then turn it back on and hope it had recovered everything. And it didn't. So this is the fourth time now, I've actually started recording with this microphone. I'm now running onto the laptop. Now that's good. It's quieter than the desktop, but it's not. It adds delay to the microphone, which I'm sure there's a way to figure it out. I just wanted to get this done because it's annoying me a bit, if I'm honest, because that computer is not very good. So now, because it's connected to the laptop, if I put the headphones on, there's a slight delay, and it does what's called the speech jammer effect. So I probably won't be able to do it now because I've turned the volume down. So if I put these on, it adds a delay to what's happening, and cancels out the first time that you hear yourself. So because this is louder than me actual talking, the vowels extend and the consonants shorten. You see what I mean? It's really hard to speak normally because you're speaking before you've actually heard yourself. And I'm going to stop that now because it's really awkward. So that is why I'm not wearing the headphones. I can still hear it. Turn it down. That is why I'm not wearing the headphones anymore. But that's not too much of a problem. I can live with that. I only really need the headphones if I'm recording with something, and by then, hopefully, I'll have sorted it. So, back to the actual thingy of the microphone. There's a bit of a problem installing it. The little booklet that came with it. It says inside, getting started with Yeti. Right there. And as you can see below it, the first option is Windows Vista. I don't have Windows Vista, or Windows XP, or a Mac. So I was a bit stumped. Normally I just plug it in and try and figure it out myself, but I couldn't get it to work. And that's because it's obviously not in here how to use Windows 7. So I had a look on Google, and it showed me on there how to do it. It's pretty simple. You just right click on your volume in the bottom corner and go to recording devices and set it up that way. But it was a bit of a bummer not being able to do it straight away with just recognizing. So yeah, that's that. Then I read the box. How cool is that box, first of all, that everything is described to you with pictures of Yetis? I mean, how cool is that? Also says at the top, it's got a little description. Description number 1. legendary ape-like creature who roams the Himalayas. See Abominable Snowman. How many other microphones do that? How cool. And then number 2, it's an incredibly versatile USB microphone found worldwide. At the moment, I'm agreeing with that. I am agreeing with that. Synonyms, amazing vocals. We're doing vocals, really. Music. We'll see what it's like at music. Next on the list is podcasts. This is nearly a podcast. We'll make it into a podcast. Good evening and welcome to Betty's Bedroom. Tonight on the show, we are reviewing the Blue Yeti microphone. Well, it's not really a review, but we're just testing it and messing about and see what happens. Now, I go into my late night DJ voice. If there is anything you want playing, just contact us here in the studio and we'll see what we can do. Let's start getting things down. How low can you go? I would make an absolutely terrible radio show host. And why won't my camera focus? Focus! Focus! Oh. Is it in? Is it out? Is it in? No. I think we're focused. We're focused. Cool. Right. That was a podcast. I don't think I really need to do any more of these. They're just voices. Voiceovers. I want spaghetti for my tea. No, I want pasta. But I want spaghetti. But I want pasta. But I want spaghetti. But I want pasta. Spaghetti is pasta. But I want pasta. Okay, then we'll have spaghetti. But I want pasta. But we can have pasta. Okay. In spaghetti form. Oh. That was a voiceover. Apparently. Interviews. I don't really think I need to do any more of these. Next ones are interviews, conference calls, field recordings, and much, much more. What's much, much more? How can you define such a perfect piece of engineering and technology as much, much more? So yes, this was my mess around review, whatever you want to call it, video of the Blue Yeti microphone. Let's have one more look at it. So I've got it on a piece of polystyrene at the moment, just to make it a bit higher. And there we go up, it's a stand. It's obviously adjustable, like that. If we have a look at the bottom, because I didn't show you that, there's the headphone input. Mini USB input, and then it's a universal thread for a mic stand there. You can see the size of it if I put my hand behind it like that. Look, that is, put that out of the way. It's big. That is like huge. Volume there, mute there. The blue logo, which I absolutely love. I think it's amazing. Ta-da! And then it's a very, very pretty shell. And then on the back, it's the gain, which I will have to experiment to see where's best. And like I said, at the moment I've got it on cardioid. But the others are from left to right, stereo, omnidirectional, cardioid, and bidirectional. And there is the Blue Yeti with a popper stopper. Thank you very much. And I shall see you in the future at some point. Goodbye. If I have the headphones on, there's like a delay between time it gets to the computer and then back and whatever, and I'm not even recording yet. Bollocks!